day I started kindergarten, I made a jarring discovery. All the other girls, it seemed, wanted to be just as fabulous as I did. Today, class, we're all going to share our names and what each of us wants to be when we grow up. An old adage says, tell a lie once and all your truths become questionable. In her humorous essay, author Susan Jane Gilman takes us back to her formative years when she learned one of life's most difficult lessons. She learned that there's a big difference between bragging and lying. A Girl's Guide to Bragging and Lying by Susan Jane Gilman.
Mrs. Mudnick, my name is Susie Gilman, and when I grow up, I want to be a model and a movie star and a ballerina and a stewardess and a director.
Then I leaned back with a sort of ta-da look on my face that would eventually endear me to my fellow classmates. What strikes me now is how stereotypical our choices were. Not a single girl longed to be a mathematician or a pulmonary cardiologist, no matter. After my classmates and I recited our career litanies about a zillion times each, they began to lose their luster. So we began transforming ourselves. We soon began staking out starring roles for ourselves in an even more fantastic world: television. For me, one character was the apotheosis of all I admired and hoped to be. By day, Barbara Gordon was the brainy, Jackie Kennedy-esque daughter of Gotham's police commissioner. Yet, with one flick of switch, her vanity table rotated around and she was transformed into Batgirl, a crime fighter with stiletto heels, a peekaboo black mask, and a sparkling bodysuit that made it look as if she'd been dipped in liquid rubber. For Batgirl's big fight move, Batman and Robin would lift her off the ground like two chorus boys and wham! Bap! Batgirl would kittenishly swing her pointed dominatrix boots right into the jaw of an oncoming henchman. And once the battle was over, and the Riddler and his sidekicks were left drowning in their own vat of pancake batter, Batgirl whirled around and vanished, leaving Batman and Robin awestruck in her wake. Batman, who do you think she really is?
We'll never know, Robin. I believe we'll never know.
They'd never see her, but we, the audience, would, riding her electric purple bat cycle into the sunset, wind whirling through her hair while a groovy Muzaki chorus sang, Batgirl, Batgirl, yeah, whose baby are you? Pretending to be her made me almost dizzy with yearning. There was only one small problem. She was fictional. One day in show and tell, I planned to show a pair of maracas my grandparents had brought from their honeymoon. Yet, when my turn came along, I discovered I'd left them at home. Determined not to give up my slot, I simply informed Mrs. Mutnick that I had something to tell instead.
Tomorrow, my parents are changing my name to Rhinestone. Rhinestone Gilman.
But hearing that said aloud, with my last name attached, made it sound a lot stupider than I'd imagined.
Wait, no, I mean Sapphire. They're changing my name to Sapphire. Sapphire Gilman.
That was much better. Plus, I got to keep my initials. That was the moment it dawned on me that the real purpose of show and tell wasn't to show off frisbees or spoon collections, but to provide me personally with a forum for passing off all my wildest dreams as bona fide truths. The next day, when Mrs. Mudnick asked who had anything for show and tell, my hand went up again.
My family and I are moving to Passaic for my birthday. We're gonna have a pink bathroom, a swimming pool, and a pink fake fur toilet seat cover.
The next day, for show and tell, I informed my classmates that I would be dancing that weekend in the Nutcracker Suite Ballet at the Lincoln Center. But by Monday morning, I'd clearly forgotten my whopping lies of the previous week and had even better things to share.
This weekend, my mommy had another baby. It's a girl like me. Her name is Sylvia. Sylvia Godia Gilman.
I got to pick out her name. My life from then on was a dream. I danced around the playhouse instructing my friends in proper ballet, which they now look to me for, seeing as I had appeared at the Lincoln Center. Everybody called me Sapphire and inquired thoughtfully about my new baby sister. Everything was going perfectly. And then my mother walked through the door.
Oh, Ella, congratulations!
My mother looked confused.
Your new baby?
Sapphire told us you had a baby girl over the weekend. Sapphire? Who is Sapphire? That was the moment I decided it would be great timing to take interest in the chalkboard behind me about then. The next thing I knew, all the other kids had gone home. And my mom was taking me out of my winter coat. She was reading me a book. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. The next day, I trooped into kindergarten armed with my maracas.
Today, I'm going to tell you something that is true.
Mrs. Mutnick was beaming. I had everyone's attention. Everybody was focused on me, not because of my costume or who I was pretending to be, but because I had something to say. It was my moment. Finally, I was a stewardess. I was a prima ballerina. I was back.